Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. Don't really have anything interesting or funny to share with you guys today. I just wanted to vent with you people just a little bit. In the background, you see some idiots running around, semi-killing each other. That's essentially what I want to vent with you guys today. Now, some of you guys may know that I'm home in Bangladesh for about 3 weeks. This is my last week home. I'm heading back to North America next week. Now, the people that you're seeing in the background, these people, they are a group. They call themselves Tabligh Jamaat. These are people that go around inviting other people into the beautiful religion, and they go around talking to other people that they think are not religious enough, and then they invite them to be more religious and such. So today, this was a few minutes from where I live, a few minutes drive. Let me just explain to you the layout of the city where I'm in. There's the city center, and then there's the airport, which is, I would say, a little out of the city, close to the suburbs, and then the suburbs is where I live. These two groups, they got into some sort of an argument, there was some friction, and then this broke out. Of course, roads were blocked, commerce was disrupted, public property was damaged, but that's nothing new. This keeps happening throughout almost, very routine basis. Sometimes the destruction is way more severe. So the scenes that you're seeing in the background is probably not as bad given what the country generally has experienced. Let me just play you the clip from today. There you go. So much peace. We usually get a lot of peace. Now that's not it. Every Friday, right? Every Friday there's the Islamic prayer that happens during noon. It's around 1:30 in the afternoon. That's when it happens. And there's like a ton of mosques. Okay, you can't walk 10 to 15 minutes without going past a mosque. Some of them are big mosques, 2-3 story building high, and every Friday, there are several parts of the city where the roads are just clogged because these people would come out and pray on the roads because, I don't know why, because they just do. And as they clog the roads, there is no concern for people who might need to travel. There is no concern for people who are not part of this religion. There's no concern for people who are part of this religion but don't want to engage in it. It's nothing. This is what happens. This radical fundamentalist majority has held or is holding the rest of the non-radical people in this religious, and honestly I don't know how big that proportion is, but the non-radical people essentially are held hostage. And this is nothing new. I'm used to this. I've grown up with this. It's nothing new. It's just incredibly depressing to see this happen. And this really isn't anything compared to the worst that can possibly happen from these groups. The question is, every time I'm home, I'm reminded of why I left and why I love the Western world, in particular the United States. And it's not only because of this, but this definitely is a really big component. And every time I'm here, every time I see these, every time I interact with people, I am reminded of the American liberals that I have met who who generally side with these people rather than people like me, who generally be on the side of these people than people such as myself or people such as you, because pointing out that there is something fundamentally wrong with these people makes you all kinds of things. And I'm just sick and tired. A lot of the times when we try to reason with these people, when I said they block all the roads, so for example, you cannot go to work. Let's say you're sick, you cannot go to the hospital. Let's say you need to take someone to the emergency room. You're screwed if your road is blocked. Let's say someone like me tries to reason with these people and say, hey, listen, dude, I know you're really digging the Muhammad, but could you please at least not clog our roads? You know what's going to happen? You see all those people in the background trying to kill each other? Imagine if all those people had one common target, and that common target is you or me. That's what would happen. I mean, it's just insane. It gets more and more bizarre, more and more crazy every time I come home. The proportion of weird to non-weird, or the proportion of radical to non-radical people, does seem to be diminishing every day. And the genuine concerns we have with regards to these cultural practices towards these people, even when we're in the Western world, they fall on deaf ears because nobody believes us. Nobody cares that we're from this culture. Nobody cares that we understand this ideology. It's just all kinds of messed up. Anyways, you guys, I just wanted to vent with you all a little bit, and I will talk to you guys soon.